All right. We're live.
We're finally live. Okay, I'm gonna give it a clap.
All right.
No, that's gonna fuck me up now. No,
The
that's
clap,
two.
double
Yeah.
clap, make a difference. Make it worse. There's two claps on two different audios.
No.
Oh, that would fuck it up. We both gotta clap at the same time. Okay, one.
We don't need to both clap because I'll be able to hear yours through mine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's fine.
Okay. Well, should we?
Well, and start now.
Okay.
There, we're good.
Well, because that's a weird intro now. We'll just start at that, and we're live. We're live.
We're live now.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I screamed we're live, so it should bump
That'll
up
work.
there.
That'll work.
Yeah. So should we start with our classic Would
Okay,
You Rather?
Would you rather?
Would you rather?
Okay.
Would you rather blow 10 men
Okay.
or watch your mom and dad blow one each to completion? All 10 and your mom and dad have to finish. And you're watching. You're in the room with your mom and dad.
Right. I gotta be honest. I'd probably watch.
Why?
Because then I don't have to do anything. I can just watch them do their thing. I think I'd
throw them
rather
under the bus?
Yeah.
The dick bus?
Yeah. I think I'd rather just watch, to be honest. Yeah. Because I mean,
you would have it like it'd be a weird thing between you guys for the rest of your life. And
yeah.
if you just do 10,
so they
nobody
know
knows.
that I'm watching.
Oh, you're there. You're there. 100%.
And are they blowing the same person?
No, two different men.
Okay.
And there's no guarantees about SEDs or whatever. It's all a gamble, like real life.
I'd probably still watch. I'd probably take my chance and watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You won't take one for the team. Take 10 for the team.
No.
No.
I think I'd watch. What about you?
I'd watch for sure.
I think it's just easier.
Yeah, it's way easier.
Oh yeah, I'd just
way
rather
easier.
watch.
This is not a contest.
No, not at all.
Let's get it going. Let's go. Let's do it.
Yeah, I think I'd rather watch. I think it is.
How on a scale of 1 to 10, how gay do you think you are?
Okay, so then, oh, you might have to define it a little bit here.
You define it. What does that mean to you?
That
If you don't know the definition, then you tell me.
the sexually attracted to the same sex.
Do you think that's gay?
Yeah. Because then if that's it, then I don't think. If that's just it, I can't think.
Gay?
I don't think I'm gay at all.
I would say I'd have some attraction to the same sex.
I can
some
appreciate.
attraction.
I think I can appreciate. Like, what's the difference between appreciating?
Oh, that's
and
what I was
having
thinking. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
What's the difference between appreciation and attraction?
Yeah, because I think.
You appreciate, but you don't want to put 10 dicks in your mouth.
Yeah. No, I can appreciate.
Yeah.
I can appreciate that. Robert Downey Jr. is an attractive guy.
That's who you go to? That's
I
your guy?
think so. I think that's my guy. He's got a good personality.
He's got a what? Good personality? Yeah. That's what you're attracted to, eh? Personality. I like a good cock. That's what I'm attracted to.
I don't know if that's all it is. I don't think I'm even a little bit. I don't have an attraction at all. I've never watched porn and thought that guy's attractive.
Yeah, but if you're on the bus, right? If you're on an ETS,
yeah,
and there's all ugly people on the bus, as there usually is.
Yeah,
almost without fail.
100%.
Yeah, but an attractive man comes on the bus.
Yeah.
Do you ogle him a little bit?
I don't think so. I think I can be like, oh, that's an attractive guy, but I don't think it's a sexual attraction.
No, but you appreciate. It's
I
like
can
an
appreciate.
art piece. You still want to look at it.
Yeah.
Like, I like looking at nice art, but I don't want to have sex with the art.
Yeah, but then what does it mean to be gay then?
Yeah, no, I think it means
if
you want to have sex with the art.
Part, then I
think it's that you want to have sex with the art. That's what it is. Yeah.
Do you have any would you at all?
I don't think so. I have made out with men. I have made out with probably 4.
I know of one time you did.
Do you?
It was with what's his name?
Mark. Shout out Mark.
Yeah, shout out
Mark.
To gay Mark.
I've made out with 4 gay men. I think 4.
And when you say make out, you mean make out.
Oh yeah, full on for sure.
Why?
100%.
See,
Well, I
you
think
have to be a little.
I think yeah, probably a little, but well, I think those 3 times you're just drunk and it's fun and you're in college and
Never had that.
well, I liken it
never
to
went to
like
college,
how
so I
women
guess.
sometimes they just make out. It's a fun thing to do. I don't know.
See,
For me, it's not. It wasn't like sexual. It's just like, yeah, that's funny. I don't know.
So it's
but
funny?
I wouldn't make out with a straight man because that'd be gay.
I don't know. Now I'm more curious about this. So, I feel like, I think to make out, you got to be a little bit gay. Like, I think
Yeah,
I would
I don't
definitely
know.
rather.
Well, I
suck a
definitely
dick
think I'm a
than make
little
out.
gay. Like, there's a little bi in there, but I don't know if. But it's like then you're like get into this weird stage of.
Could you fuck a guy?
No, I wouldn't. So like then you're like I wouldn't even want to touch another man's dick. So like. So it's like, what does that mean?
I feel like making out's more gay than sucking dick.
Why do you think that?
Because it's way more intimate. Like, you guys are like brushing.
When
your
you're drunk?
cheeks.
Do you remember
Even when
going to
you're
Oil
drunk-
City and how many random chicks we've made out with? You
Yeah,
think that's
but-
intimate? You'd grind up on a girl
It's intimate,
and then
though.
you just turn around and you haven't even looked at each other yet, and you're making out.
But it's definitely intimate.
Well, yeah, it's intimate, but so
Yeah.
is a hug.
No.
You don't think a hug's intimate?
No.
A hug's a little intimate.
Not like making out.
No, not like making out. There's scales of intimate, of course. There's scales.
Yeah, sure. Sure, but
We'll title this episode "Ian Comes Out of the Closet."
yeah, I knew of one. I didn't know 4.
Yeah, they're all funny, but I actually have a good story about.
I remember the Mark one because I remember you saying to me, you're like, I don't know if you were high, but I remember you were like, no, I wasn't gay. I just really love him. I was like,
that sounds gay.
That's more gay.
That is more gay.
than making out.
Because I thought it was just funny. Oh man, now I'm questioning myself.
So, yeah. So wait, you just made out with them because it was funny? Like, how long was
Well,
the
it's,
makeup?
it's not like I don't know if funny,
I
but you
don't
know
know.
how you're like it's.
You're really coming out right now.
Oh,
You might be coming out right now.
I'm loving every minute of it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
then we can't get canceled because I'm gay. So like,
Yeah, you can't get
I have a
can- yeah.
card, you know.
You're allowed to talk about it because
Yeah.
somewhat
I've made
bi,
out
yeah.
with 4 men.
That's true.
So don't worry, I get
Yeah,
you guys.
yeah,
I get
yeah.
you guys.
Yeah.
I'm PC. I understand. I kiss men. What about it?
4
What?
guys.
4 guys. One I didn't even know. I was in Paris.
And you just made out with them?
Yeah, I was. Well, okay. This time I was
Yeah,
very
I need to hear
messed
this
up.
story.
This time I was very messed up, and I was
Okay.
I was with my mom in a club in Paris.
Oh
Right?
my god.
But my mom wasn't there.
This is gonna be okay.
My mom was like, no. My mom was not there. But there was this group
Oh
of men,
my
and I
God,
know
this
that
is so good.
gay men generally really like me, and I'm
Yeah.
bored, and I want to hang out with people. I'm by
Okay,
myself.
okay. Yeah.
So then, like, I started hanging out with this group of gay men, but they clearly think I'm gay.
Okay.
Right? And one starts dancing with me a little bit, and then he whispers, "Do you want to go to a secret Frank Ocean show?" Which is like, yeah, what do I got to do to do that?
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
That's
Okay,
amazing.
So Frank
And
Ocean's
then he
okay.
starts like grinding on me, and I'm like, whatever, we'll keep this going.
What do you mean whatever? So like what do you mean grinding on you?
Like just dancing intimately a little bit, and I'm like, whatever, I'm fucked up, we'll have fun. and then he tries to make out with me, and I'm like, okay, I'll make out with you. And then we go to the show, and it was sweet. You know, you got to do what you got to do.
Well, I guess
gotta do what
I'd
you gotta
make
do.
out to go get free tickets, I guess, but
Yeah, it was a little intimate show at like a piano place in Paris.
how long did you make out for?
A long, like not like long, but like make it like 10 seconds.
What?
Yeah. It's not, you know what's weird?
That's long.
You know what's weird? There's not like any kind of sexual for makeouts for me. It's strange because then he was like, "Do you want to come back to my house?" And I was like, "Well, that's the end of this. I'll see you later." But I've gotten
so
my
weird.
Frank Ocean ticket.
Oh, man.
I don't know. I don't really feel like a heavy sexual, and I think I'm relatively comfortable with who I am.
I definitely think personally making out's more intimate. I would rather, like, if I had a choice, if somebody put a gun to my head, or not even a gun to my head, I'm not saying that you need a gun to my head to do something gay. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying
10 dicks
if I had
or
to
one
pick,
makeup.
No, not even like 10. Just suck his dick or make out with him.
Really?
I'd probably suck his dick.
Why do you feel like that's worse? Worse is
Yeah.
But, like, I mean, like, worse on the not.
No, I know what you mean. Yeah,
gay scale.
I just think it's more. I don't know. I just wouldn't want to do that. I just feel like that's more intimate. Like I have to be more into it. The stick, I'm just like you know, it's just me and the dick, and we're just figuring this out together.
Weird. That's so weird.
The thing,
and
you guys are looking at each other,
we're just figuring it out together.
Your beards are brushing. It's just more.
Yeah, the beard brushing is weird. I didn't like that. I don't like that. You're right there.
Yeah,
it did make me uncomfortable there.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just because it's not natural.
Did you look at him, or did you shut your eyes the whole time?
I can't remember. I was pretty
like,
drunk.
what had happened? Like, he was up on you, grinding on you, and then...
Not, like, super grindy like a girl does.
And then he just, like, looked at you and then was like...
He just went in for it like you do.
And you just were like...
Fuck it.
Go for it?
Yeah.
Wow.
What else we got? And then, you know what's funny, though? And then I started talking to this other guy, right? But he had a wife. But then he invited me back to his house, and I went. But he had seen all this go down... And I wonder if he thought I was gay and we were going to hook up or something. But we didn't. We just went back to his house and hung out till like 4 a.m. But I was like, I thought about it later and I was like, well, he was really inviting. Like, I just started talking to him and he's like, hey, do you want to come back to my house? And I was like, sure. Wow. An idiot. Just.
Well, I mean.
Stupidly adventurous. I don't know.
Well, I mean. Maybe you just identified as gay 4 times in your life.
Well, yeah. It's good times.
That's okay.
Good times.
Well, yeah. That's cool.
Nothing.
That's a great Paris story.
It is a good Paris story. I have a weird story.
I like how you threw in you were there with your mom in the club. And then it had nothing to do with the story.
No,
I thought it was going to have a big part of the story.
But no, the point of the story was that I was there with my mom.
Yeah.
So I was not there with anyone else. So I was looking for people to hang out with.
Right.
And that was an easy in. Like, oh, I know gay men love me. I'll go hang out with these guys.
Yeah.
Make out with a couple of them, you know. Get a good story. That's maybe, I think, I'll do almost anything for a good story, too. Like, I don't care. I don't care.
That's true.
Throw me to the wolves.
Yeah.
See what happens. I want a story.
Yeah.
And that's a good story.
It's
Frank Ocean, Secret Frank Ocean show?
100%.
What do I got to do? Suck a dick? You'd be like, well, suck your dick. I'm not going to kiss you.
Yeah, I'm not kissing you,
I ain't kissing you.
Yeah. If I really wanted to go and I need to do one of them, I'll suck your dick. But I'm not making out with you.
But seriously, how long do you think till we get canceled?
After this one.
After this one?
Well,
what do you mean? I got the card now.
Yeah.
I have the card.
Yeah,
I'm part of the card.
That's true.
I'm like Milo Yiannopoulos. You know?
I don't know if you want that, though.
No, I don't. Nobody wants to be Milo. I don't even think Milo wants to be Milo.
No.
He's got some self-hating tendencies for sure.
He's definitely self-hating.
Yeah.
He's fucking weird.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan. Not a fan of Milo. But I got tickets to go see Joker.
Yeah.
Friday.
Right.
That movie's getting a little hate right now.
Why is it getting hate?
I don't know. Some people are saying that it's like promoting like violence, like that kind of typical shit. I did read an article that it's promoting white violence.
White violence?
Yeah.
So it's getting hate from the
white
right?
Probably some, but mostly I think from the left. So Todd Phillips, the guy who directed it.
Yeah.
He just said something about he's the guy who did Hangover and shit.
Yeah.
And he said he stopped doing comedies.
Well, he stopped doing comedies a while ago because he did like the U.S. economy crash movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said he stopped doing comedies because he was sick of the woke culture. It wasn't allowing him to be funny anymore. And so that's what he said. And now he's getting it for the Joker movie. Yeah.
I would think serious movies would be more susceptible because comedy you can kind of get away with it.
But that's what I'm telling you.
You know?
Comedy you can't.
Yeah, you can't.
If you're a stand-up comedian, I mean, you can't get canceled.
Stand-up comedians, though, they can't get away with it.
Yeah,
okay, so
there's
getting away with it and there's getting away with it. So it's like, what do you mean by can't get away with it? You mean people are going to cry at you online? What does that do? No,
for a stand-up comedian, no. But I mean, like, the Joker, I heard there's certain theaters that pulled it.
Yeah. I heard certain theaters pulled it because there are places where shootings happened for the original Batman.
Yeah, but I don't care. I mean, I get it. I get everybody in the States, like, pretty much has PTSD with guns right now and violence. Mm-hmm. So, like, I kind of get it, but then I also, like, I don't care. It's a movie. Mm-hmm. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm going to go see it on Friday. I'm going to go see it. I'm not that interested.
Oh, really? I'm really interested in it.
No, I don't know what I read recently, because I was interested in it. But I don't know what I read recently that seemed to... Oh, I know what it was.
What?
Okay, so I thought Because it's based off Kings. I thought it was based off Kings of Comedy.
Yeah, you were
Scorsese's
telling me
movie,
that. Yeah,
right?
you were telling me that.
So I didn't think it was an actual Joker origin story. I didn't think it was. I thought it was just based off Kings of Comedy, and it's this guy dressing up as a Joker going on to a late night television show, the same thing that happens in Kings of Comedy. And then I read that no, it is an origin story of Joker, and I was like, boring.
I think it'd be interesting. I like Joaquin Phoenix though, so maybe that's
I love
why.
Joaquin Phoenix. He's a little crazy.
I think that's why it's gonna be good.
Yeah, but what's...
I like that they changed the origin story. I like
like-
that society fucked him up and not a.
It's
thing
kind of
of
like
acid.
watching Spider-Man 3 times. Like, I know this. What's this?
But it's a different one.
A different what?
Origin story.
Like they change it?
Yeah, like the original origin story is the Jack Nicholson one where he falls in some acid and shit and he turns into this guy.
Yeah.
This one, he's a failing stand-up comedian and society fucks him up.
You know what? The Joker's never really that funny. Hey?
Yeah, for a guy named the Joker, he's
The only thing he did funny in Batman was the pencil trick. That was kind of funny.
That was pretty funny.
Not to the black guy's family.
No, they probably didn't enjoy that at all.
No, they didn't enjoy that at all.
Oh, no, I'm going to go see that Friday.
Yeah, because he was all excited he was in the movie,
Yeah.
and then they kill him. And then now his children have no father. They should have just acted the part out.
You're really thinking that through. What do you got next?
If you were gonna pick a stereotypical Democrat
Oh, right.
and a stereotypical Republican, or liberal or conservative, whatever.
Like what I think they look like.
Yeah, what do you think? What do you think a stereotypical person on the left looks like? Far left.
Far
'Cause
left?
I would say I'm on the left.
Yeah, I'm on the left too. But like far left? Like I feel like they have colored hair.
Yeah. We're gonna be canceled after this
Skinny.
part.
That's okay. But that's what I would think. Like if I saw a guy that had like colored hair and wore all black.
Yeah. I've had colored hair, shaved side of my head.
Yeah.
Wear all black,
I'd be like, he's
generally.
probably pretty progressive.
Yeah.
And then
and they'd be right, I guess. So you'd be right.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Like I doubt that guy's like,
Yeah.
the government should get out of my business.
Yeah. Yeah. I was really into socialism for a long time.
Were you?
Yeah, I read Karl Marx Republic. Not Republic, what is it called?
I know what you're talking about.
The big one.
Yeah, the big one.
Like 7 years ago, I don't even remember the name of it.
I think socialism just needs a rebrand a little bit.
Yeah, Bernie Sanders is doing a good job.
Yeah.
Oh, Das Capital.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I definitely think like just needs a rebranding. Like I think this is why. So I'm on the left because like I believe in all the social things. I care about stuff like that.
List them.
Like climate. Like right now, climate change.
Yeah.
That's a big one for me.
Huge.
I think the government should get out of the business of having drugs illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't.
Which is a weird left, like kind of like a non-left or right. I mean, I guess it is, but it's so like then you get libertarians who are right, and they would be 100% for.
That's true.
Legalizing
That's
all
true.
drugs.
But this is why like I'm central because.
Yeah, so my left are like I don't really give a shit about borders. I think borders, whatever. I think they're all humans. I don't care.
Oh, I think we need borders.
Whatever.
Really? You like open border guy?
Okay, so it would be a process, but I believe in a one government, like it's a whole universal human.
Oh, really?
Idea. Yeah, because I don't understand the difference. Like you're Canadian, American, Mexican. That's stupid to me. You're all human, and you should be working towards a single government or a single entity of human. There are no borders, no classes, no anything.
Yeah, but don't you think this is why I like how they have different laws in different states and stuff. Like it allows you, if you're a certain type of person, you want to live somewhere that has certain type of rules and stuff like that. It allows you to do that.
Yeah.
Like don't you like? Because I'm not a multicultural guy either. I don't think like cultures can all coincide in one place. I think that's like not a great thing. I think like it'd be nice if it was, but I just don't. There's certain cultures that just don't do well with other cultures, but having them separate, you want to live in this kind of culture, you want to live in this culture.
Yeah. I mean, generally, I guess if I had that,
if everybody thought like you, sure.
Yeah.
But like, not everybody's gonna think that way.
Yeah.
That'd be a mess, don't you think?
Yeah, there are certain things that I would say if there's one government you can't fuck with, and that's like separation of church and state.
Yeah,
And I
agree.
think multicultural, have them all, whatever, as long as it's separate. Great.
Sure.
Great.
But then, what if there's cultures that don't want to separate it?
Well, that's a problem you would have no matter what, anywhere, even with borders.
Like, I feel like one government would be. I don't know. I'm all for borders.
I think it's possible. I think that's the eventual goal. That has to be, right. Like if you look at borders over history, they've slowly increased,
sure.
and that's clearly the end goal. Is you have one government or one organizing body, and we're all united.
But then, even with this one, you would still have to have like borders in between. Like you couldn't have overpopulated areas.
In Canada, there's borders. It's Alberta, right. BC. In Edmonton, there's borders. Edmonton. Yeah, of course. You still have...
No. But, like, I could go to Calgary.
And there's different rules in Calgary than there are in Edmonton. There's different rules in Alberta than there are in BC.
Yeah, but I could just pick up and go to Calgary.
Yeah, I agree. You should be able to. Whole world.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't think, like, areas can get overpopulated?
No.
No?
No, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Well, I don't know, like...
If they're overpopulated, you know what you do?
You expand.
People leave. Nobody stays. It's a self-fixing problem. You're like, oh, there's no houses here. I'm gonna go over there. Great.
Yeah. I just think that's more of like a. I mean, I guess it's something to. I mean, I think it's gonna have its own problems having one government.
Yes, for sure. But I think, can you not see that it's clearly the goal eventually
to have one thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It seems inevitable to me. But
to say you're not an open border guy right now.
What does that mean? Like tomorrow, borders open. If I was
but that's what I mean. Because
that's
the future
chaos.
you're looking.
That's chaos. You'd have to have some kind of process.
That's what I mean. Yeah. So to say you're an open border guy,
and also,
you're not really an open border guy.
I am, but
in the future, I'd like us all to get along and live under one thing, sure. But that doesn't mean I'm open borders.
But I think the process would have to be like an all around equal. Everyone does it at the same time. If it's like just America does it, then it's not open borders. It's one place has open borders, and the rest of people come there. That's not open borders. That's chaos.
Yeah, but
you can't have a single entity open borders and with the rest are not agreeing.
Yeah.
So it's a process. It would be a process of getting there. Yeah. So I'm for open borders because I don't believe in these made up borders.
Interesting.
I think they need to eventually be torn down.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
So that's a leftist idea for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm 100% for taxpayer money going less towards war, more towards healthcare.
Yeah, I agree.
Research, climate change, education, higher education.
Yeah.
Dentists, I think dental is crazy that that's private.
Yeah, yes. I agree. I think where I start to center out is I do believe in markets and stuff like that. I think there's benefits to markets and stuff.
Yeah, I'm wavering because like I said, I read Das Capital and the biggest takeaway from that is, so when you're hired from somebody hires you for a job, right?
Yeah.
They steal a portion of your money. That's just a fact.
Yeah.
You produce
for
certain value,
yeah. Yep.
and they take a certain value.
100%.
And they always take more than they should.
Sure.
Or else you wouldn't be worth it to them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that idea has always stuck with me. And but I've also worked in a private business for so long that I realized hierarchy, and some people are much more capable than others.
Yeah.
And there has to be some kind of, the life isn't even.
You can go make your own money. Like I have the opportunity to take all my value if I want to.
Yeah.
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 I just think like not having markets and being like pretty socially, I'm just going to use that word.
There's no socialist structure that's no markets.
No, I know, but I just don't think
there's
that kind
centrally
of
controlled markets or worker controlled markets.
Yeah, I just don't think that accounts for human greed. that we kind of need to account for.
But so that's interesting.
Yeah.
Capitalism does not account for human greed. It is the only one that doesn't. Socialism is trying to account for human greed and the natural accumulation of money in the
No,
end.
but we're saying the opposite thing. I'm saying that we need to account for it.
Yeah,
because like
so you don't believe in free capitalism. You believe in controlled capitalism with checks and balances.
Yeah, because where I think capitalism gets it wrong is I think when you build a society, it should be on the well-being of everybody.
Yeah.
Not just everybody. Yeah. Like it should be built on the well-being of everybody else. You know, and that's where I don't think a free market does it. But I think you need the markets for innovation, for people to, I don't know, like it's.
You know what's interesting about innovation? I think that's always a bad answer because if you look at who innovates, it's schools, universities, publicly controlled stuff. Businesses are not naturally that good at innovation. Most innovation comes like the internet. That's army. The army made the internet.
Right. No. But I just mean like
innovation. I'm just saying is not a. Everyone goes for capitalism. Always goes innovation. And it's like, well, no. Most things that are innovated are publicly controlled. They're your universities.
No, but like everything every technology that you used was because there's some like.
There's no market value in a university discovering an innovation.
No,
they don't make money.
Sure, maybe the technology.
Yeah,
but you're like iPhone. Does it get built if there's?
Well, I bet you can dial back certain innovations to break them. I don't know.
No, but I guess
obviously some innovation happens in a private industry, but a large portion is the point is a large portion is in the public industry.
Sure, but I guess the biggest thing I'd probably say that markets do is markets help. I had the thought, now I lost it. Markets allow prices to come down and stuff like that for things.
But so does socialism. In fact, they control the prices so that everything's a reasonable price.
Right, but how do I explain this? I suck at talking.
Well, we can move on because it's we don't want to do an in-depth econ class. I do have one point I want to bring up that I think is super interesting.
Okay, sure.
It's called the Pareto principle. Have you heard of it?
No.
So the Pareto principle is an 80-20 rule. So for in business, or like say your products, you work in commerce.
I know
this. It's
that
80% of your money will be made by 20% of your products.
Right.
It kind of works in every single thing. It's kind of like a universal law.
Right. 80% of your production will be done by 20%.
Right. Or 80% of the money in circulation is in the hands of 20% of the people.
Right.
80% of the music that's out there right now and listened to is done by 20% of the artists.
Right.
And of the artists, of those 20% artists, 80% of the music that people listen to of those artists is 20% of their songs.
Right.
So it's this 80-20% rule that exists forever. And so that's a big argument with capitalism is that money goes to that, inevitably rises to the top.
Yeah.
And the best thing I ever heard that got me back on the side of capitalism, or at least more on board, was that's a law of nature. Because that's a criticism of capitalism.
Right.
But that's not a criticism of capitalism.
Right.
That's just nature.
Right.
Everything does that.
Yeah.
And what you're not supposed to get rid of capitalism. You're supposed to check these checks and balances.
Yeah.
And one checks and balances is you just make new industries and new industries and new industries. Things break off, and then you have 80-20 in those ones, 80-20 in those ones, and you disperse.
Well, that's what liberalism is. Is like I view capitalism very conservative.
Yeah.
Structured.
You view it conservatively, not. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, and liberalism keeps everything in check, right? It makes sure the voices of the defranchised, they have a voice.
Right.
So, I think we need each other, but that's probably why I'm a little more center. I do believe in markets generally.
Mm-hmm.
I not completely, obviously. Mm-hmm. That's why I'd like to see. I'm into this. I think it's like social democracy or whatever they're calling it now. Where
you did have a retweet that was interesting.
Which one?
That you disagreed with.
Which one?
It was something like, no billionaires.
Oh yeah.
Get rid of billionaires.
Yeah.
Why do you think that's bad?
Because
why does
I don't know, what does he mean by that? Does he mean like billionaires? So what would he have said 50 years ago? No millionaires?
Well, 50 years ago, which would be 1960 something. You know what the income tax was on over $1 million?
No.
It was like 96%.
Yeah.
And the best
best
era.
I'm not. Yeah.
The best era of the economy for the U.S. That was the strongest era, the 60s and 70s.
Sure. Yeah, I guess all I just was like, what do you actually mean by that?
Like, I don't know. I didn't click on it. I just.
Yeah, like it was just like it was Bernie who said it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Bernie who said it. I just like I just didn't know what he meant. Like, because that's going to scale.
Yeah.
Because eventually a billion's going to be what in 100 years?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? Is there like a percentage? Like,
Yeah,
what are you actually talking about?
I would assume it's some kind of high percentage tax on their income over $1 billion.
No, but that's what I mean. That's going to change in 100 years. So what does he mean by billion? No, but that's what I was trying to understand. Is like, okay, what do you mean by billionaire?
So you weren't disagreeing. You were just.
Well, yeah, it was just like, what do you mean by billionaire? Like, is there a certain amount of the money that's in the total pot that these people can't have? Right. Because again, a billion in 100 years is not going to be the same as a billion now. Yeah. So what do you mean by that? Is what I didn't understand.
But you just change the tax rates every 4 years, which is what happens.
Yeah, but so then what does that mean though?
It means so now.
What's a billionaire to?
Right now, it means right now there should be no bill. Oh, I wouldn't say there should be no billionaires, but generally, like there just doesn't seem to be any.
But that's what I disagreed with. Mm-hmm. Do you agree with me?
What?
That you disagree with him saying there should be no billionaires?
I would have to see the tweet again because I don't think he said exactly that.
I only read that, and he said there should be no billionaires.
Maybe I'm misremembering it.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Do I disagree though? I think on principle, no. There shouldn't really.
I mean, I don't know. Why not? But why? Give me a reason why.
I saw a tweet. This may be summing it up really stupidly, but it was if you had a button and you could solve climate change and all world hunger.
Right.
But the only thing that would happen was that billionaires would lose some of their money. Would you do it?
I don't know. Yeah, probably if it solved all the world problems. Yeah.
Well, then you go. There you go.
But is that?
It sums it up too easily. But that's generally the idea, right? Yeah. That's generally the idea you're going for. Is that there's all these billionaires take their money up to a certain point.
Right.
Like they only have 999 million.
I agree.
Take all that money.
Right.
Feed everyone.
Right.
And go really hard on climate change research.
Sure. Yeah. It's just convincing half the population that climate change is a thing, which is why I think the Greta thing doesn't work very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard the quote? I think it's Groucho Marx, but it might not be. But it's that the reason socialism never took root in the U.S. is because the poor in America don't look at themselves as poor; they look at themselves as disenfranchised millionaires.
Yeah. Yeah, you were telling me that actually. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I heard that quote from you.
Yeah, earlier today.
Yeah, like
don't bring up our background talk. that stays off. That stays off.
No, but yeah, like I said, I think a society should be built on the well-being of people.
Yeah,
it should be built on complete capitalism, free markets don't account for that.
No,
but then I think socialism, as it's defined now, doesn't account for natural human greed. Mm-hmm. Like
the 80-20 rule.
Right. Exactly. Sure. Yeah. Like it doesn't account for that. So there has to be something in the middle that we got to find.
In every single socialist society, there's always been an elite who has all the money still.
Yeah. And how do you get rid of that? I don't fucking know. So like, I think it just needs to be redefined.
There's a flaw there for sure.
Yeah. Just needs to be redefined. Figure something out.
Yeah.
Andrew Yang sometimes talks about stuff like that, like rethinking our GPA or something. Yeah, I
think UBI has a lot of potential. Mm-hmm. I don't think Andrew Yang's idea for UBI is a lot of potential, but I think he
doesn't have any potential.
He's never
going to get there. Yeah.
No. You know what I saw today? What? On 538, Nate Silver, I forgot his name last time I think, but Nate Silver, he just aggregated all the polls.
Yeah.
And for the first time since impeachment was on the table,
right,
the American populace is now more pro-impeachment than they're against impeachment.
Oh, really?
For the first time.
That's good.
They've never been pro. It's always been a little... So, like 10 or 15 days ago, it was like a 20-point spread. And It's just like rapid.
It's going up?
Yeah.
That's good. I mean, he does seem fucking scared about it. Like, he's so... His tweets seem
he's
like...
erratic and just, like, losing his shit, I think.
Oh, man. Like, he's been pissed off about things before. This one, like, he's crazy.
Yeah.
So he seems nervous about something.
He will go to jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's being threatened.
Yeah, so it's a... Yeah. But he's so smart. He's so fucking smart. Like, his tweets are like...
Did you say he's smart?
Yeah, like with his tweeting, he's like the game he's playing right now is the Democrats.
And I don't
ever
look at his tweets.
They're hilarious.
I don't know why I don't ever.
They're so funny. He's like the Democrats are trying to split the country, and in a way, he's like right. It's gonna split the country.
Yeah, it's not the Democrats. I actually think it's for sure more Republicans who are splitting the country. Especially because Obama tried in his first half term before the midterms, he really tried to cross the aisle and like really, hold out a yeah.
No, I think Obama did a good job. I disagree with. I think Republicans are naturally like they split naturally. Like it's just that's why I honestly don't think Republicans going forward could win an election with the currently how their their platform is. But
do you think Joe Biden wins?
Huh?
Do you think Joe Biden wins? He seems lackluster to me.
Yeah, I don't know.
I got really no idea. I
don't really know. But I do think liberals lost the 2016 election.
Oh, 100%.
And so to me, they're the ones that are splitting the country.
Yeah. I'm in the middle.
I'm in the middle too, but I just think like
I don't think it's,
if you lose it, it's your fault.
Too nuanced to say like one side splitting the country, the other side splitting the country. I think it's just like it's a complex set of issues that is very, very scary because it's just going to continue to distance itself more and more and more.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the answer is. I don't know how to bring it back.
I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know how to bring it back. I just think what happened is that part of the left.
Yeah.
What they did wrong is what like the right doesn't ever do. They'll always stand by Trump.
Eat
They'll
themselves?
always say, they started
Eat their own?
The left just started eating their own.
Yeah.
And people were just like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. Like
Bernie
what
Bros? About me? What about
Bernie
me?
Bros was a thing. Bernie Bros. Bros who like Bernie, white bros who like Bernie.
Yeah.
Somehow it's a negative. You're a Bernie bro. Okay.
But that's what I mean. Like they just started eating themselves and coming up with all new ways to be upset about something, and it forgot about the regular guy who's just like, I want somebody to like blow this shit up. So anyway, I get why people don't trust.
He's blowing it up.
I get why people don't trust politics. Like I get it. I don't think Trump's the answer, but
speaking of 538, because they have the Carmelo ratings.
Oh yeah.
Are you gonna watch Golden State Lakers?
Yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah.
See, NBA preseason's good. NHL preseason, dumb.
Nah, I don't watch hockey. So.
I don't watch hockey ever. Yeah. I've never have. Yeah. That's all. I just know it's dumb.
Yeah, I just want to see.
Because it's all dumb.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. We're going to be canceled by hockey people. That's who's going to get us.
Probably.
Hockey people. Let's just talk shit about hockey once an episode. To say something stupid. So when I was like 7 or 8, I had one of these TVs. It was like a radio television. Yeah. So like you can listen to radio while watching television. I don't know if you could do both at the same time, but you could do both maybe separately.
Yeah.
And I remember watching this grainy hockey in like I think it was grade 4.
Oh.
And I'm like staring at it in bed, just like almost crying, being like, "Why don't you like this? Why don't you like this?" Because everyone at school would talk about it, and I like wouldn't have anything to say, and I just wanted so badly to like this dumb sport so I could fit in.
Oh, I was the same way. I was the exact same way.
You tried.
I tried. Like I was like I wanted to like it because it was the cool thing to like, but I didn't.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I liked it for a little while. Like it was kind of fun. Like I remember like when the Oilers went on their run.
Oh yeah, I worked at Earl's and we went out on town.
Yeah, we would go. Yeah, we would all go.
Yeah.
And
that was exciting. I'll give it that.
Yeah. Like the good thing the nice thing about hockey for the excitement is if you make the playoffs in hockey, you actually have a chance to win.
Cam Ward, the Hurricane, Carolina Hurricanes goalie.
Yeah.
I don't know how I remember. I don't remember anything. I have such bad memory, but I remember for some reason Cam Ward, goalie.
It's funny you remembered do you remember Rolson?
Because he wrecked us in the last game, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even remember.
I'm guessing. That sounds right.
Probably.
Yeah.
I actually don't remember.
I like sometimes.
I remember Rolson got hurt.
Yeah.
That was part of it. And then, our goalie got hurt.
Did he play last game?
No. Ty Conklin.
Who was our goalie for a while after?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Who cares?
But that's the thing about hockey is if you can make the playoffs, you can go on a run. Like the Oilers were 8th place and they went on that run. In basketball, we kind of know who's going to be in the finals. We like to pretend like, maybe it's this team.
When was the surprise? When was a surprise? Was there
like the last time I was probably surprise.
LeBron losing to Dallas?
Would have been Dallas, yeah.
Yeah, is that what you're gonna say?
Yeah, I was gonna say Dallas.
Yeah. I didn't watch basketball yet.
Yeah.
When did you start watching?
When I was like small. Like I remember watching Jordan. I watched a lot of college when I was a kid.
Yeah, you never talked about it.
Yeah, I watched college as a kid. I remember when I was a little kid, I remember having this little basketball and I would set up on Saturdays I would watch college basketball and I would set up my little garbage can in my bed so I can like pretend I was playing in college. I think so.
You think so? We should play.
Yeah,
there's an indoor net or indoor court.
We're thinking about putting one up in the gym.
Really?
Yeah.
Just a net?
Yeah.
Who do you think is gonna win? Golden State, Lakers. I think obviously Lakers.
Oh,
I think they're gonna come up crushing. It's preseason. Yeah, I remember Golden State was like 2-4 or something last preseason.
Yeah, it's not gonna be. I don't know. I just want basketball to be back. That's what I'm gonna watch.
Yeah.
I don't
watch that much during the season. Do you watch a lot?
Yeah.
Who's your team?
I get.
Oh, Knicks.
The Knicks. Yeah. I'll get the. Yeah. I'll get the NBA Game Pass. It's the one thing I pay for.
How many games do you watch a week?
In its entirety. I go by the team.
Yeah.
So I watch my Knicks.
Yeah.
I watch as much Knicks as I can.
Yeah.
And then every year there's a few teams that I'm I want to see this player. I want to see that player. Right. I want to see this team play.
There's so many.
So this year I want to watch Dallas.
Yeah.
I want to watch.
Houston?
I don't really care. I'm over Houston. Well, now in the playoffs I'll watch all the games in the playoffs.
They probably have the best shot of winning. I think Houston or Philly.
Of winning the title?
Yeah.
No, probably not. I'd say the Clippers. It's probably right now.
No, bro. Yeah. Fuck you.
I'd probably say the Clippers is number one.
Eat it.
What do you think the odds are right now?
I think.
I bet you it's.
So I go pretty hard on the Melo rating on 538, and Lakers have a higher Melo rating. And here's the thing: LeBron versus Kawhi, LeBron wins. Anthony Davis versus Paul George, Anthony Davis wins. And then
you have
another team, rest of the team, whatever.
Does LeBron beat Kawhi?
Oh yeah.
Does he?
100%.
I feel like it.
100%.
I feel like when they run into each other, Kawhi's got a pretty good record on him.
Yeah, he did beat him one finals.
Yeah.
But no.
No, but
that wasn't him though. That wasn't him who beat him. Kawhi wasn't even the best player on that team.
Kawhi won MVP.
Yeah, he did, but he wasn't the best player on the team.
Yeah, but he won MVP. He was the best player in the finals when they played. Because he had to cover LeBron.
Yeah, but that's why he got it. But it's do you think what's his name who won MVP on Golden State was the best player on that team?
Which one?
I think
Kawhi was the best player. If Kawhi didn't do what he did,
but what I'm saying
San Antonio doesn't win.
MVP doesn't mean he's the best player on that team.
Well, in the moment, no. But I mean, no.
Just because you win MVP doesn't mean you were the better player.
No, Iguodala is not the best player in Golden State.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Iguodala was clear,
but he
won. That means that's how good LeBron is. That you win if you defend LeBron. If you shut him down, you get MVP.
Well, no, it's because how I view it is if Kawhi didn't do what he did, they don't win. So I don't care who what you want to call the best player, who's got the higher ranking. Kawhi was the most important piece for them to win the finals. That's why you get MVP.
Yeah.
Iguodala won, and there's an argument if he should have won or not, but the reason he won is because
I think LeBron
if he didn't do what he did, no.
I'm
not one of those guys that I feel like if you don't win the finals, I can't give you the MVP. People were saying
he won the first two games himself though, which was savage.
Yeah, like people were saying, because he was doing it all by himself, he should have won MVP.
Yeah.
I could maybe if you went to Game 7.
Yeah.
But like, you lost 4-2. I'm not gonna give you like. Yeah, I get it. You won 2 games. You put it on your back. You won, but you won.
See,
2
I
games.
follow players. I like players. The same thing with like.
Yeah,
fighting.
that's why basketball's great. Is
I
because
like
you can
players.
follow players. Yeah.
Do I like any players other than LeBron though?
That's sad.
Huh?
That's sad.
I know, because he's old. He's got like 2 years left.
No, there's some really good young players out there that I really want to watch. Like, that's why I want to watch Dallas.
Giannis is pretty exciting.
Yeah, Giannis is fun to watch.
He needs to learn to shoot. Because
I like
Toronto
watching
just put up
Utah
that
right now.
wall and he just folded. They just put up like that 3-man wall that he couldn't get through, and then he just couldn't. That's it. That's it for him.
But now he's gonna get a 3-point shot. Apparently he reached out to who did he reach out to?
Yeah, I saw that he said that.
Yeah, he reached.
But
out
you don't
to
just
somebody.
get a 3-point shot. You're like, you're not. Just gonna
No,
go
but
through.
he gets better every year. I don't know.
He does get better. He gets
If he gets a
savagely
3-point
better.
shot,
Game
I don't know how
over.
you're gonna stop that guy.
Game over.
Yeah.
Well, no, he's just Kevin Durant then.
He's better than Kevin Durant if he gets a 3-point shot.
Yeah, I guess Kevin Durant can't drive as good, right?
Kevin Durant's-
It's not as strong.
Kevin Durant, like Giannis can defend like every single position.
Yeah,
You put him all
Kevin's
over.
got those weak ass ankles. He can't defend shit.
Yeah, man, he'll break his ankle.
I was watching a video and they're like
Kyrie
this
is gonna.
big.
Yeah,
They're
he's got
so
small.
small.
Yeah,
Like
They're really small.
because now they're just like the muscle has deteriorated, right?
Oh yeah.
Why don't you don't watch fighting though, hey?
Yeah, I do. I
You
watch
do?
like the big fights. I watch more boxing than I watch UFC. though.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, I don't watch boxing, but I watched Tyson Fury versus what's the black guy's name? He also was a champion.
Joshua.
No, because
I
he
think
never
they're-
fought Anthony
no,
Joshua,
they haven't fought yet.
but he fought the other champion.
But who's fighting right now?
And
Kovalev
Joshua got
and,
knocked out by that
Kovalev is-
chubby Mexican guy.
Yeah, and Kovalev is fighting
Deontay
somebody.
Wilder.
Yeah, Wilder. Oh yeah,
watch
yeah,
that
yeah.
fight?
Yeah, yeah.
That fight was mind blowing.
I
It
find
was like
boxing
it was
more
like
entertaining.
Snatch, which is your favorite movie.
Yeah.
Snatch.
You remember that? That's good.
It was like the moment in Snatch. I don't know. It's just like this boxing match with Snatch because he goes out like full on, and then just hops back up. He should have won that fight. I think he 100% should have won that fight.
This is the problem with boxing. It's like,
Well, because they want a second fight. They want more money.
yeah, it's a.
But at the same time, like I can't argue with it because he got knocked out twice. So like, don't get knocked down twice. Then
Yeah.
I don't know. Like okay, yeah, you should have won
It's up
like
to like somebody's opinion. Like that's what
yeah,
the hard thing is,
because
right?
well, because he lost rounds that he shouldn't have lost
Yeah.
on the cards.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know boxing, so like, what am I? Who fucking cares about my opinion? But
Nobody
to me,
cares
it seemed like
nobody cares about our opinion on anything.
no, not yet, not yet. Especially after we get canceled. But
We're getting canceled for the first 10 minutes we had about the gay thing.
yeah, that's why I was coming out of the closet so that like I was trying to anti-cancel
Yeah.
us.
Yeah. I want to be able to talk about things too. My dad's from Trinidad. I can talk about black issues, right?
Yeah.
No.
What are you racially? Answer for all the fans at home. What are you racially?
Well, my dad's from Trinidad, so he's like a mix.
What's-
of like West Indie?
Yeah. West Indian,
Black.
and then West Indian himself is kind of a mix between Indian and black,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So I don't even know. He's a mutt, and then my mom's just like white.
Yeah.
So whatever you want to call that.
Yeah.
Just for
She's
PI.
also a mutt of white things.
Yeah, like white things.
Yeah.
So I don't really know.
My
know-
Métis card came in the mail today.
That's sweet.
Official Métis card. Official
You
Métis.
said you're 1/16th?
I don't know the math. I always say 1/16, but I don't know if that does that make sense. Can you be 1/16?
So what do you get? Like no tax on cigarettes?
I don't know what they get. I don't know.
So why'd you get it? Did you ask for it?
Why did I get it?
Yeah, why did you get it? There had to be a reason why you're like, you know what? I'm 32, but I need my
I don't know.
Métis card.
Like maybe if I want to go back to school, is that free? I don't even know. I didn't look into what they get. My mom got hers, and I think maybe she
Your
convinced
mom's
me.
Métis?
Yeah,
I thought maybe it was like your dad.
I know. Isn't that weird? My dad's full Irish, and my mom's blonde hair, blue eyed, white.
Yeah, your mom does
So
not.
white.
That's so
That's
weird.
where it comes from. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
She's got a family photo. Shout out to my mom.
Yeah.
She's got a family photo where it's like the whole family looks a little bit Indian.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
my mom.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
She's just the white sheep, as they say. Yeah. So it comes from there.
Okay,
But,
so you're allowed
and
to
then my
talk about
dad is where I
indigenous
get
issues.
the darkness from.
Oh, he's like a dark Irish guy.
Yeah, black
Oh,
Irish.
interesting.
which I don't know if it's a real thing. I've looked it up before, and
He's
it
a what?
seems to be some Black Irish.
Black Irish?
Yeah.
What was that
There was
mean?
a TV show, Black Irish, called The Donnellys.
Wait a second. He's not black.
Huh?
Your dad's not black.
No, Black Irish. It's like you're dark. It's like Colin Farrell.
Oh,
You're
wow.
dark. You're dark. You got
Is he
dark
darker
hair.
than you?
My dad?
Yeah. You're pretty olived.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Like how dark?
He's about the same. My
okay.
so same with my grandma.
Oh,
Pretty
okay,
dark.
okay.
Pretty dark.
That's sick.
Yeah, we're like a green dark, like not a red dark. Like I
Right.
tan like a greenish
Right.
olive. I guess that's why they call it olive.
Are we gonna get to current events?
Current events.
Yeah, let's check our current events.
You got some current? Do we got some current events?
No. Well, Greta.
Greta's a current event. Yeah,
Yeah, I want to talk about Greta. Let's talk about
We
Greta.
did talk. Yeah.
I have an opinion on Greta.
Okay, what's your opinion?
That might be like okay,
Stupid?
so because I actually the reason I thought of this is that that tweet that I retweeted and then I think you responded to it about how the MAGA kid.
Oh yeah.
So-
We're the very arrogantly in the middle tweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I actually like the essence of your tweet. I agree with. Maybe just repeat what you said.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking
Yeah.
for it.
Basically, the guy
I just
was
get so many
saying
notifications.
because
It's hard to find.
there is this like little bit of double standard. Like the people were like, "Why are you attacking this 16-year-old girl?"
Yeah.
And then there was that whole thing with those mega kids that got
Yeah,
kind of pretty unfairly.
I get distracted by
Raped
a
on
girl
the
in a
internet.
bra and your wall.
Yeah. But it was something like they should have mildly been harassed and Greta should be
Yeah.
praised. Right? It was something like that, right?
So yeah, here it is. After watching people lose their shit because a 16-year-old girl is passionately crusading for the future of the planet, here's a reminder of when people lost their shit because a 16-year-old boy was guilty of smiling while wearing a dumb hat.
Yeah. Yeah. And then what was your tweet? I just think I liked it. And then your tweet was
I said something like,
what I just said. You said something like the mega kid should have been mildly harassed.
I don't think I said harassed.
Or mildly made fun of or something
Yeah, I
like
wouldn't say
silly.
harassed.
Like
I
I,
don't think it should be
and
harassed.
she should have been praised or something like that.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think's going on with the Greta thing though?
How do I?
Like I'm slightly uncomfortable with it.
Why are you uncomfortable?
Because
What are you
I feel
uncomfortable
like I like the original message.
Yeah.
Like I'm definitely like it's good to see that people care about the environment.
Yeah.
But I do think she's being a little exposed. I don't think all her thoughts are herself.
Like you think she's got some helicopter parents?
Maybe not even her parents, but I think she's being used
Yeah.
by politics now to be pushed. Like my ultimate thing is
But,
like the Greta thing is not gonna like convince. She's not gonna convince anybody to start caring about climate change. Is what my thing is. I think that.
I bet you she does. I bet
I
you
don't
she
think
has.
so. I don't think so.
Who are you thinking of? I bet you.
I'm thinking
think of other
people-
other 16-year-olds, other 15-year-olds, other 14-year-olds, other 13-year-olds.
Sure, people maybe who never thought of it, like
There
young
you go.
people. No, but like
There you go.
But
There you go.
Who we no, but like the climate change issue right now is like a political thing now. Like it's annoying, and there's people who don't take it seriously that we're trying to like.
Yeah.
She's not going to change their minds, is what I'm talking about.
Well, okay, so in anything ever, you never care about the people in the end, so you can just ignore them. And any idea, religion, politics,
Sure.
so don't care about those people. The
But I
people
have
who you're
to.
not going to convince. It's the people who are on the fence, who are like, or who are people who are already like, I should do more. I do believe in it. Look at this 16-year-old who's sailing across the world to promote it. I should probably do a little bit more. It's not a convincing thing.
Well, no, I don't know about that actually. I don't think she's doing that.
Doing what?
Convincing those people.
You don't think she's affecting
Because I
anyone
think
at
it's-
all?
No. Like obviously, like there's probably I'm sure there's people affected, but like I
Then,
think,
well, no. Well, then that's what it is. Some people have been
but it's not-
affected.
but she's not being used
Positively
to that.
affected.
She's being used as a weapon,
A weapon for what?
like against like
For what?
for people who don't.
But for what? What's the weapon she's being used for? What's the ultimate
Because-
goal of the weapon?
Well, just like left versus right. We care about this. Look at this little girl. They're pushing her.
No, but what's the
Like, look
ultimate?
at- like,
no,
they
no,
have a
ignore
whole meme
left,
of her-
left versus right. Ignore it. What's the ultimate goal of the weapon?
I just like to be like a meme to me.
I think it's to save the planet,
No,
to help climate
but
change.
I don't actually think that. That's like my issue with it. I feel like it's like.
But that's sort of their.
I think
'cause
that's what she
what I'm saying.
thinks.
They're using her as a tool, which is maybe true.
Yeah.
A political tool
Yeah.
for a good goal.
Yeah, I agree with the goal.
And not
with,
even a good goal, a good goal that she wants as well.
Yeah, no, I agree with her passion about it. Okay.
Yeah.
But I think what's happened with the whole climate change issue
Yeah.
is that there are people
Yeah.
like say Al Gore
Yeah.
who have like made it look stupid.
Yeah.
And so people aren't buying into it. And so now the new thing that's happening is, well, listen to this 16-year-old girl who's like complaining that we took her life away.
I haven't
not
really listened to
convincing
much
to me.
that she said though.
Well, I just remember there's this one thing going around of her saying like you stole my youth from me or something like that.
Is it a
like,
stole your youth, or we're gonna steal her future?
She said something about stealing her youth because I know there's a bunch of memes going around about like other kids around the world who like
Succubusses.
like it sucks for them. It's like way worse.
Yeah.
But
And she's obviously pretty
this
well
is not
off.
a thing on Greta. Like if this is what she cares about, I'm glad that she like cares.
Yeah, I think
'cause
it's
an
gangster.
important issue.
I think it's
Yeah,
gangster.
100%.
Like that's
I like Greta.
Like at
I just think,
16, I was hanging out with you, going to see Matrix.
yeah, like I didn't care
I didn't
about
give
shit.
a fuck.
But I don't. What I'm uncomfortable with is I don't know how much of it now is her.
Yeah. I honestly haven't listened to anything.
How
from
much
her.
does she know about climate change and the climate change issue that she's like now like the spokesperson of it? Which like to me is like what we need is we need to be able to bridge a gap now so like it's not politics anymore.
So I see what you're saying. That
because it's politics now.
does that make any difference? You think?
I don't know.
We can fuck it all up.
I hope not. It's back on now.
Yeah. Then you'll have to just reconnect it. Okay. We can maybe go Audacity. Wait, your Audacity was open?
It was. Oh my god. I can't believe that happened. Recover project.
Okay.
Oh my god, I can't believe it unplugged.
Alright.
Oh, there it is.
What's the time there?
57 minutes.
Okay. Did you hit record again?
Oh. Should I press record
Yeah,
again?
record again. Keep going. It's gonna be fucked up though. You're gonna have to cut out this.
Oh yeah, no, it's so we just have to cut that part.
Yeah, you have to cut out this part from mine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
And we're back.
Okay, well, I was saying,
Okay,
I
now
see
we're
what
all
you're
good.
saying,
Yeah,
that
okay.
she's being used as a tool, but what I'm saying is that's a good tool. That's okay. That's what she wants. That's okay. But what I was going to say is, because you're saying it's not going to help convince anyone, right?
No, what I'm saying is that I'm over listening to people who I know care about climate change. Now I want people to actually start talking about ideas and start bridging the gap.
What to do?
Yeah, what to do. To me, what she's doing is she's just splitting it up. And I don't mean her.
I haven't
This is
watched
not a
it
thing
enough
on
to
her.
really have an opinion there. But what I did want to say
Yeah.
is I think what she's becoming is a symbol.
Right.
And that's a very good thing. People are really like convincing people, like you're saying on left and right, very
Right.
hard. But symbols
Yeah.
really help bridge gaps when you have somebody as a symbol of a meaning.
But
That's people can buy into a lot easier. Like kind of like
Yeah.
I'm thinking of like Terry Fox.
right.
It's a symbol of cancer.
Yeah.
Did he really know that much about cancer? He just
No.
did some gangster thing of running across, which is gangster as fuck.
Yeah, no.
But that's a symbol, right? And that really helped get people behind it.
No, but that's different. Like he had cancer, he lost like his legs or whatever.
I was looking that up recently. That's the most gangster thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, it's crazy.
he with one leg ran like 2,800
lost one leg,
kilometers.
Yeah.
Shout
But, like,
out Terry Fox.
I'm all for like But no, but the whole the point is the whole Terry Fox thing. That's a good example because the Terry Fox thing wasn't politicized.
No,
it wasn't like there's people like, well, cancer's not a real thing, right? But now climate change has become political, and so now what we got to figure out to do is to take it out of politics.
What's another good example?
And Greta, to me,
there's a woman
is
for
just
smoking.
dividing it
There's
more.
a woman for smoking. She was in tons of commercials. She was like a woman smoking advertising.
I don't even know.
But because it's kind of political. There was like a left, believe that smoking's bad, and there's like
oh, okay.
You know what I mean? There's two sides.
Yeah.
So it's kind of more a political thing. And there was a woman that she was in a ton of commercials. She didn't even smoke, and she had to get a hole in her throat.
Right.
She had cancer, and she was dying.
Yeah.
That's a symbol.
Sure.
To convince people how bad it is.
Yeah.
And so I think symbols work really well to bridge gaps. Is what I'm saying.
But she was the example of like what to do. Look what can happen. Terry was the example of the actual issue.
Mm-hmm.
Greta's not the example of anything. She's the example of what like a 16-year-old kid who cares about the environment. She's mad about it, but what she's the example of.
Yeah, that's fair.
What she's a symbol of.
I guess
she's just an angry kid.
Oh no, you could say she's a symbol of an angry generation who could lose their future. Because that's who it is, right?
Right. Yeah, and that's a good point.
Yeah,
and that's why this is not a knock on Greta. I want to make sure that's clear. I think if you care this much about something,
Greta's a G.
Yeah. If you care this much about something, you fucking go for it.
Yeah. You got to respect that.
Yeah, 100%. I respect that. I feel weirdly uncomfortable.
You don't respect what you think people are doing with that.
Yeah, I feel like it's uncomfortable.
I think it's grosser what the right's doing with that though, than it is with the left. The right is attacking a girl,
right,
for being a young girl or being autistic or
sure.
That's disgusting.
100%. That's disgusting. Yeah. I think you're already stupid if you think climate change isn't a thing.
Yeah,
but I feel like what's happening, she's being used as this she's the one
Shout out Greta.
Yeah, shout out to Greta. Fucking G. But she's being used as a weapon in politics.
Yeah.
So she's the one's getting thrown in the middle for the right to attack her.
Yeah.
Right? When she doesn't need to be. She could just be a kid who cares about it. But she's not. She's this new.
Well, I think you have to kind of. That's why I also think she's a G, because she's putting herself out there to be attacked. And
is she though? That's what I mean.
Yeah,
I don't know how much of it is her now. Doesn't she have Asperger's or something? Isn't this uncomfortable for her to do? I don't know anything about Asperger's.
Oh, shout out
to Asperger's. I don't know. I could be wrong about that.
That was good.
We'll cut that out because I don't know anything about Asperger's. But I don't know. It just sometimes when I see it, I'm just like, should a 16-year-old girl be this exposed?
Yeah, I don't know. I think generally that's probably not good for you. You can look at all the celebrities who become that exposed young. It fucks them up pretty good. Right. But that's why I think she's a G, because she's doing it and she knows what she's doing. I think.
That's what I just don't know. I don't know how much is her anymore.
Yeah, I don't know either. So it's hard to say.
That's the only thing that I felt. But shout out to Greta. Fucking. That's why I voted Trudeau. Fucking.
But yeah, who are you gonna vote? Who are you gonna vote this?
I don't know, man.
I don't know, eh?
I really don't like. I just don't think I could vote for Trudeau. The scandal he had bothers me. Huh?
Would you go NDP?
No.
No?
No.
I don't know how that's even a question. It's NDP or Liberal every time.
Yeah. Oh, this is the thing I wanted to ask you. You said you'd never vote Conservative.
No.
Which I find interesting.
No.
Ever.
No.
You can never think of a situation where you'd feel like you'd have to vote.
It's hard to say, because I know Christopher Hitchens. He went socialist too, right, on the Iraq War issue.
Yeah.
Right. So I can't say never, but.
Well, okay. If you can't say never, then that's what I mean.
Then don't say never.
I don't think it. Well, because I think
the person who I am now.
Yeah.
Says never.
Right.
From what I understand of myself.
Yeah.
I'd say never.
No, but
I can't tell the future.
Even if you're this person now in 20 years, I don't think it's an accident that older generations tend to be conservative.
Well, then I won't be this person in 20 years.
No. But I just mean Isn't the essence like a very simple essence of conservatism and liberalism is that conservatism is like let's conserve what we have.
Yeah.
Liberalism is like let's make some changes to whatever.
I believe in progress at all points.
Right, but you definitely think that whatever you're calling progress could go too far.
Yeah.
Like here's an example.
yeah.
Here's an example, right?
Yeah.
So here's an example. Tell me what you think of this. So I think we talked about this. Like free speech is becoming a conservative.
A right issue. Yeah. That's true. That's
Right?
that's evolved, and I'm staunchly free speech. Like
Yeah,
100%.
me too. That used to be a very liberal idea.
Of course, yeah.
Right. So
yeah.
you can't think of a situation that the left politics goes a little too
So
far.
the only way I
where-
can think of a situation is if
you're a
the
single issue
definition of
voter.
conservative has changed. Then what are we talking about, right? Like we're not.
Well, I don't think it's
Those are
changed.
just words.
Well, that's what I mean. Like to say you never vote conservative, I don't know what that actually means.
I would never vote philosophically conservative. Now,
But
now,
if
now
you're a
I
single
know
issue voter and you were just voting on free
Now-
speech right now, would you vote conservative?
if I was what? Sorry.
Like if, like I'm typically a single issue voter. And
know,
let's just
I'm
say
not.
free speech was the thing that you had to vote for. Now you would vote conservative, even though like 10 years ago that would be a liberal thing you'd vote for. Right?
I don't think conservatives are about free speech as much as they say they are.
Oh, I agree with that.
So-
I 100%
so
agree
no,
with that.
I still
But
would vote
do think
liberal.
there's
still would
but I
vote
do
liberal.
think there's more protection. Like, let's just say we're in a
I think they're both
situation-
liars. So about free speech. So
I
everyone,
agree.
because everyone wants
I
to be
agree.
the arbiter of what is free
Yeah.
to say.
I definitely agree
So,
with you on that.
yeah.
Like when there's conservatives who are like, oh, they don't care about free speech. Well, you didn't fucking care about free speech.
Yeah.
Like 10 years ago.
Yeah,
15
nobody
years ago.
really cares.
Yeah, but
And that's why I'm so free
but-
speech, because
but-
everyone has opinion of what.
But right now, if I were to vote for it,
Yeah.
the one who seems to care about free speech is conservatives. They're at least pretending to. Like if all of a
Not
sudden
in
there-
Canada. It's not really an issue that comes up. That's a Republican thing.
Sure,
Not in
but-
Canada
that's what I
has-
mean, though.
yeah.
Like any situation. But
Canada
let's
seems
just
relatively.
imagine- let's just
free speech seems
imagine
relatively.
for me, like left politics was going a little far, and they all of a sudden wanted to. They had some law that they were calling like no hate speech.
I guess that's also American thing. I mean, that's how Jordan Peterson blew up. Is the free speech about pronouns, right?
The pronouns.
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
Do you think he had a legit gripe on that?
I would not comment on that because my publicist said not to, or we'd be canceled. No, I actually didn't read into it enough, and I did see some conflicting views that he misinterpreted the law, and it wasn't as
But even if it's misinterpreted, I don't think the government should tell me how to talk at all.
yeah, I'm not sure that that's what it was saying. That's what I think the misinterpretation was. But I would agree. The government shouldn't tell you what
Yeah.
pronouns you should or shouldn't use.
Anything.
I would
Like,
I
I
would
think
use the pronoun. I would use the pronoun that you tell me to use for sure, because
Yeah.
that's the nice
As a
thing.
person.
Yeah, of course.
But I mean, like, I don't want to be forced
I
by
agree.
the
The
government.
government should not interfere
Like
with those.
in Canada, isn't it illegal to
Now,
say the Holocaust didn't happen?
no, it's Germany.
Oh,
Germany.
okay. I thought Canada was
but
like that too.
now would I agree if it was like a government official has to use the right pronoun?
What do you mean?
Like say, or a medical professional, someone in like a social service, you have a pronoun and they have to use it. What about that law?
I think if
I would say I would almost agree with that. Yeah, like there should be some small fine or something if you're in a public
I guess
service.
what we're talking about then because then we're getting into the pronoun thing. Like I guess what you mean by that.
Just whatever your preferred is.
Could
No,
be anything.
I don't know if I would agree with that.
Yeah,
either.
yeah, exactly.
That gets so dicey.
Yeah,
That gets so
that's what I
dicey.
mean. Like we're talking about something separate there because now we're talking about like the difference.
I just brought up a
the whole
hypothetical that I
gender
was thinking about.
politics
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
that's going on right now,
was just
which
hypothetical.
I have my opinions on it. I probably shouldn't say anything, but
Because a publicist said.
yeah, my publicist said not say anything.
Yeah. Publicist,
But, what do
publicist
I
is a
know?
real
What
hard
do I
ass.
fucking know? I don't know anything.
Yeah.
But I just think the easy solution is to just
I'm not any drugs officer.
I just feel like the easy thing to do is if the interpretation is too hard, just don't tell me not to say anything.
Yeah.
Just the government shouldn't be involved at all.
Yeah, no, generally not. Because
Yeah.
the old,
But
the
that
old
would be
argument is
that would
very,
be a conservative
it's-
thing.
Yeah, the old argument is always very easy. It's who would you trust to decide what can and can't say? Can anyone think of anyone? No.
Yeah, that's
So I
true.
would never trust anyone.
But to go back to like the point I was trying to make, you would like if Canada say wanted to
Yeah.
the liberals were like, hey, we're gonna like put on. They were masking it with hate speech, and they were like, we want to make some laws on against hate speech.
Yeah.
Right, and however they wanted to interpret that.
Yeah.
And conservatives were like, no. You wouldn't vote conservative in that point?
Well, we have a third party. We have a fourth party. We have no party.
I know, but typically we're turning into a pretty like two-party system, I feel.
No, we turned more three-party than ever before. Mulcair was number 2.
Who?
Or not Mulcair. Mulcair was originally number 2, and then Trudeau won.
Sure.
So it was pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're a pretty big three-party.
Okay, fair enough. But I just mean like, I don't know. I could see. There's definitely times I could see myself voting conservative, depending on what it is I cared about at the moment. But it has nothing to do with.
And I'm not a one-issue voter.
Oh, I'm a one.
I'm not a one-issue.
Typically,
voter,
I'm one-issue voter.
No, I don't think that would be the deciding factor. I would.
Really?
No, I don't think so. I would. There's a lot of things in every single government you disagree with.
I know.
No government just nails.
But you don't think that would be the big one? Like the government now legislating speech? I feel like
I think they've already legislated speech. I think hate speech is not legal in Canada.
Yeah, it's not. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
Illegal. Yeah, I think so. But I mean, I'd prefer it.
Fair enough.
Whatever. But
so why wouldn't you vote conservative? That's probably a good question.
Well, I think they're very anti-science when it's convenient.
Okay, so we're just talking about like
climate change.
Yeah. Like we're just talking about what you think conservative is now, right?
Yeah.
Right. But I think like British conservatism is not the same.
Yeah,
like they don't see. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, they're even
like
worse.
Douglas
Johnson, bro.
Douglas Murray. Yeah. No, but that's a single guy. Like
the whole
for
party.
example, one of the guys I like, Douglas Murray, is a conservative, and he's an atheist.
Yeah. Well, there's lots of atheists conservative.
I don't know. They tend to be pretty religious.
That's why I feel like they tend to be. But you listen to one man.
No. But that's what I'm saying.
I'm saying there's lots of them.
But that's my point. Is like it depends who I guess you're talking about. It's just conservatives tend to be anti-science because they're pro-religion.
Yeah, but you're using Douglas Murray as a stand-in for all conservatives.
No. I'm saying no. The point I was making is like.
No, I do think UK is largely not very conservative or religious.
Yeah, that's. What
I think that's just in
that's
general.
that's what I'm saying. Conservatism.
I think it's a general thing. The same with Canada. It's not
like conservatism in the States is a little bit different than it is here.
Yeah, conservative states is different than everywhere.
Yeah. Like they're like fucking ridiculous, right? Like, wasn't there like a stat at some point in recent history where their Democrat Party was pretty close to our Conservative Party?
Yeah. So I think I'm not a history buff, so I'm probably gonna fucking butcher this, but so they used to have a Federalist Party,
right,
and a Republican Party,
right,
and they legalized the vote for blacks,
right,
and then Democrats switched from Republican.
Oh yeah, no. I knew, no. Yeah, I'm not talking about that.
Something like that happened.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about like our Conservative Party is closer to the Democratic Party in the States. Maybe not now.
Oh, I see what
than
you're
it
saying.
is to the Republican Party.
I see what you're saying.
Because the Democrats are a little
Party
more central.
is so far right for a liberal party. Yeah.
So you would vote.
Bill Clinton would be a good example. Bill Clinton and Stephen Harper, relatively close. Like for Bill Clinton's the one who removed all the regulation for the stock market and the housing crisis and everything. He set up the
right. But
he's
in that
very
case,
pro-war. He's a neoliberal.
Right, but in that case, you probably would have voted Bill Clinton that election.
Huh?
You would have voted Bill Clinton that election, right?
Yeah, because they're a two-party state. So
that would have just been like because you're not voting Republican.
Yeah, less of the evils.
I see.
I'm not a Clinton person at all.
Yeah, neither am I.
Yeah, they're very
Bill or Hintle.
They're very pro-war.
Yeah. So I don't like the Clintons either.
No, not a fan.
That's fair.
Not a fan.
Okay, fair enough.
I
mean, for the most part, I'm voting liberal.
Yeah, for the most part.
Like for the most part, I could definitely see myself because I am a single issue voter where I could see myself voting for conservative if I needed to. Yeah.
Yeah. I was curious about why do you think comedy is different?
Because of the free speech.
No, what do you think? Comedy is different in if you're in a movie and there's a rape scene.
Yeah.
You don't go, this fucker. You can't show rape in a movie. You can't do that. But if you have a rape joke,
yeah.
Because I think it's because or you have rape in like a painting or something like that, right? Like, why is that acceptable, but you can't do a joke about rape?
Right.
What is the difference between those art forms? I think I know the answer, but I'm curious.
Well, I think because I think the people who get, like you're saying, why do people say a comedian can't talk about rape, but then in a movie, a dramatic movie, they can have a rape scene?
Yeah.
I think what it is because typically people who are anti-comedy right now aren't like, they don't get comedy.
Right.
Right? So like comedy typically is very deep. Like they're saying something.
Yeah.
But if you just look on the outside of it, it would sound like they're making fun of something or making light of something. So people like jump on that. They just don't get it. They don't find it interesting. And a dramatic movie, usually typically if they're showing a rape scene, it's more of like a look at this poor victim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And I guess, because it sounds like they're saying something they believe. That's what I think it is. They sound like they're endorsing the words that they're saying.
Right.
People can't understand it's a bit.
Yeah, they're
just trying to say something funny.
Yeah.
They have no real opinion about what they're saying.
Right.
They're just trying to get you to laugh.
Yeah.
But I think people who don't understand comedy think they're saying something they believe.
Yeah, it's the people that are like that are just ones that just like there's certain comedians that I'm just not fun. I don't like comedians who like pander. Like they have their audiences and they just like say shtick things to their audience. That's the kind of comedy that those kind of people like. Like Trevor Noah, for example, who I think has funny bits, but he's very like, he'll have everybody in the audience is the same type of person.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because he says things that he knows that they're going to like.
Yeah.
It's not really like a deep thing. It's just like there's a punchline of like, fuck Trump.
Yeah.
Right? And people are like, yeah. There's not like they like that kind of comedy.
Yeah.
They don't like the comedy where like, you're like, what is he saying?
There's a really good bit.
Yeah.
Christopher Hitchens is on Bill Maher. And he goes, because he's a pro-Iraq war, right? And he's explaining to Bill Maher why he is.
Right.
And he Bill Maher says something like, Bush is stupid. And everyone's like, and then he's like, and then Chris Hitchens is like, well, I think your audience will laugh and clap at anything.
Right.
And he just starts making fun of the audience.
Yeah.
'Cause he's basically like, he was the president of the United States. He's not an idiot.
Right.
He's not a great speaker, but not a dumb person.
Yeah, he's not a great speaker, but
he's not a dumb person.
Yeah.
But you have this audience who probably thinks they can do a better job than he can.
Right.
Which is insanity.
Yeah. 100%.
Right?
Yeah, and that's the exact thing. Like,
which he just panders. He just has that line.
Right. He just has a line. Right.
Yeah. That Bush is stupid, and everyone goes,
I'm
smarter than he is.
That's why people like those are the type of people who get offended at like those kind of jokes because they want to hear the punchline that they want to hear.
The best,
not the one that makes you uncomfortable.
The best part is after Christopher Hitchens, they start booing him. He goes, fuck yourselves.
I've seen this. Actually.
It's a good clip. It's a good clip.
What do you think of Bill Maher now?
I don't really watch him anymore. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really watch him. Honestly, like once Donald Trump won, I've stopped watching
like,
almost everything political. I just am not doing it.
Yeah,
it's just not. It's honestly, I feel like a happier person.
I don't think we're supposed to care about politics this much.
No, and I don't anymore.
Yeah.
I don't. Probably the only time I think about it is on here.
But
but
I guess what's sad is like everything's politicized now.
Yeah.
So it's like hard to escape it. Like this podcast gets released, and if say anybody does listen to it, people are gonna have a political view about things we say.
Yeah.
I guess some of it we talk about politics, so of course you will. But
yeah.
Anything.
But we won't always talk about politics. I bet you that's probably the bulk of what we're talking about at first. But I don't think it's gonna be the bulk.
No, probably not usually.
No.
Eventually, it's gonna get old. We're not gonna want to talk about it anymore.
Yeah. Because I remember even before we were like,
I don't want to talk about politics. Yeah. But I mean, there's gonna be things that we talk about.
But you know what the thing is?
We're gonna talk about current news.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, everything's politics. So it's
That's
kind
what
of
I'm
annoying,
saying.
right? Because like
That's what sucks.
because we're talking about abortion, but it's politics, but it's not really.
It shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be.
But
We're
it
talking about
is.
free speech.
But
That's
it is.
politics.
That's what I'm
It's not
saying.
really.
Climate change
Yeah.
shouldn't be political.
It's not politics. It's a
No.
thing that's happening
It's a thing
in the
that's
world.
happening. Yeah, it's a thing
It's
that's
that
happening.
every little thing in the world that's happening
that like is very
is
obvious. It's
politicized
happening.
because now it's like
That's right.
every single fact that exists,
100%.
there's two ideas on it.
Yeah.
There's two political ideas.
Yeah.
You're black, white, you're like,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah. Gender.
or you're like, what's that, nani, yanni?
Yeah.
Left people say yanni,
Yeah,
right
yeah.
people say nanny, whatever it is.
Like if you're on that team and you know they like that, then you're gonna like the opposite.
Yeah.
That's everything now.
It's everything.
You can't just be a person who like thinks.
No.
Like we think differently.
No. Yeah.
But like,
That's actually one nice thing. What not following politics too
yeah.
is that I noticed that I do have more opinions that are just self-generated instead of like I just read
for
them.
sure.
Yeah.
It's hard to like because there's times where I got wrapped up in like the left hating
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
for
yeah,
sometimes,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I think
So did
some
I.
of it was for
and
good
I started getting
reason.
annoyed with myself.
Yeah, and some of it's for good reason. But like I'm starting to notice when I step back, be like, they all suck.
Yeah.
Everybody sucks.
Yeah. It's likely we're arrogantly in the middle.
That's why we're arrogantly in the middle. Shout out.
Is that a wrap? Do you rap on your
Is
own?
there one more?
call
Is there
it?
one more thing?
Is there one more thing?
Yeah, I thought we were gonna talk about the snitch in jail. I was kinda
Oh,
excited about that.
Takashi.
Yeah.
Takashi 69.
Yeah.
My man. Shout out Takashi in jail. Listening
like
from
him?
jail. I love Takashi.
Oh, interesting.
I love Takashi. I love. Okay, here's one thing about me.
Maybe we'll talk about Kanye too.
We can. But here's one thing about me. Except for Kanye, because it's not going to be true for Kanye. But I love people who people hate. I love
So
people.
you must love Kanye then.
I know, that's why I said it's not true about Kanye. but like,
Oh,
like Justin Bieber,
Yeah.
when we were in our 20s, I
Yeah.
love Justin Bieber.
Right.
Because I just think he's a G. Like, when people hate you and you're just rocking, doing your thing,
Yeah.
fucking do it. I love
Yeah.
it. I love it.
But that doesn't mean you're good.
Shia LaBeouf, people hated when he was doing Transformers. I love him. I'm like,
Yeah.
you're just killing it. You're killing it.
But is he actually killing it?
Of course he's killing it.
you
Shia
know what
LaBeouf
you
now is killing it.
Yeah.
Shia LaBeouf.
No. But
Awesome.
do you
Shout out
think you
Shia
could get-
LaBeouf. I hope you're listening to this. I love Shia LaBeouf.
But I
I would make out with Shia
like him
LaBeouf.
too. But don't you think you're getting caught up in the same thing you were just talking about politics, where you're just like, because people don't like him, I'm gonna like him? Do you actually though?
That's a good question. I think one, I recognize that both they are actually good artists, and they are.
Right.
Justin Bieber's. I loved his last album.
Oh, I think he got better. I didn't
Yeah,
like
yeah.
him before. I think
So
like
so I think I recognize something in him, but I maybe be able to say that
Yeah.
retroactively
right.
because I lucked out. Maybe.
Right.
Or maybe I did recognize that there's some quality in him that was worthy of liking.
Okay, but why do you like the fucking snitch?
So I love Takashi.
I don't like his music.
Well, it has nothing to do with the hatred, actually. I just love working out to his music because it's so amped up and
It's pretty
stupid.
amped up.
And here's also why I love him because
Yeah.
somebody asked him, they quoted a dumb lyric to him, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, so what were you thinking when you wrote this lyric? Like, what was going? Like, what does that mean? He's like, you fucking kidding me? It means nothing. He's like, I look at your pussy and it gets wet. That's all it says. It's fucking stupid. And if people love it, and I make money and I make tons of money when I say it, and I was I love that. You're
that's
rocking
true.
that.
I like that.
You're
I like the
rocking
honesty.
that. You
of
know what
things,
you're
for
doing.
sure.
You're a troll.
Yeah.
You're a troll, and you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And you're rocking it. And that's what I respect. I respect people who are just
You like
they're just
trolls.
doing their thing and they're rocking it. Now I don't. The reason
Okay, so tell me why you don't like Kanye then.
because I don't think he's doing anything. I think he doesn't know what his thing is. I think he's all over the place. I
agree.
think he's
But maybe that's it. Maybe
Yeah.
his thing is like whatever society's gonna like right now. I'm not gonna like. I'm telling you, this whole like gospel thing's a fucking.
yeah. That was a good
It's
tweet.
not a real
That was
thing.
a good tweet.
It's not a real thing. That was dude.
that was a good tweet.
That was my only tweet that blew up.
Yeah,
it was
that
so
was a
good.
tweet. Should
It
I
was
read
so
it
good. It
live
like
on
blew
air?
up. It
I
hit
should
like
leave it- I should read it
almost
live
hit
on air.
20,000 people.
That was a good
I've
tweet.
never had a tweet blow up like that. I was
Yeah,
so
famous.
excited.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
famous.
But it's not a real thing. It's just like he's gonna make
Well,
being
because I
Christian
think
cool.
so here's the thing.
Yeah.
I will take back everything I said.
Yeah.
If he ever admitted, what's
Yeah.
that song he did with Little Peep, where he's in a big square and he's like,
The
oh no, not that one. That one also is stupid. But the
I like the song.
poop, the scoop, the whoop, the doop,
Oh,
the
that was
doop. But
bad.
I think
That was bad.
if he admits, yo, I put out dumb fucking music because you guys are morons and you'll
Yeah.
eat it up.
Yeah.
If he says that, he's a G. I'd love him.
Really?
Yeah, if
Just
he
for
said,
the one thing, you don't like any of his stuff right now?
"Oh, I didn't say that. I didn't say I don't like his music. I didn't say that."
So you like his music?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I like his music.
like. See, this is the thing. Like for me, like
I mean, obviously, I don't like that one song.
I loved Kanye like since I was a kid.
I got into Kanye only around like 1920. Honestly, I didn't listen to
Kanye.
music until we started listening to Collective Soul. Actually, you got me into
Collective
music.
Soul, yeah.
I didn't listen to music at all.
Oh, fair enough.
I just played video games. I didn't listen. I didn't pay attention.
I love Kanye West, and I'm always gonna love.
I love Kanye West now.
I'm gonna love his fucking gospel album.
I love Kanye West, a musician. I think Kanye West, a person, moron, idiot. Unless
I don't think he is, though.
Unless he admits that he's a troll and he's fucking with people. And I can't tell if he is. I think he's not. I think he's just sometimes is a bit nutso.
But maybe he is business. So who cares? Maybe that's a sacrifice we need for somebody to be genius making music.
Yeah,
he has to be a little nuts.
Fair enough.
Right? So like, who cares? You know what I mean? Maybe we have to just accept the fact that he's gonna say some dumb shit sometimes. But he's just a
You
guy
almost
who
convinced me.
thinks shit.
You almost convinced me.
Yeah,
You're almost convinced me
I'm
right
always
now.
gonna love when his.
You're almost
I
convinced
want to
me.
get his Jesus's.
Because I'm thinking
fucking
right
shit.
now, like, yeah, that's the same argument, like, with like that I'm saying, like
political
Justin
one.
Bieber, like, he's still doing his thing. Just let him do his thing.
Yeah, like
Stop being a baby. Stop being a
people are,
baby.
like hating on him so much.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
because,
yeah,
like,
yeah. You're
he
convincing
had
me.
a shift.
You're convinced me.
He had a shift. I don't care.
Yeah. I
don't
think
care if you
you
love
convinced
Trump.
me. Why do I care so much?
Yeah, why do you care?
Just enjoy his music.
Yeah,
He's doing his thing.
like you gotta be. I just imagine like to be as because this is the thing about because we were talking about this last podcast about like how artists change.
Yeah.
That guy fucking changes all the time.
Yeah, he does. He reinvents himself.
And he's
as a
trying.
Gangster.
And sometimes it doesn't work.
Yeah.
But sometimes it fucking does, and I love it.
Yeah.
And like, good for you. And now he's gonna do gospel. Fucking good for you. Good for you. You're gonna make fucking gospel cool.
Do you like
Fuck
Jaden Smith?
Who?
Jaden Smith?
No.
No? I love Jaden Smith.
Do you?
Love Jaden Smith.
Yeah, no, not a fan.
I think he's another one. I think he's like Kanye. I think he's a mini Kanye.
Yeah, it might be.
That's what also was convincing me
He
as
just
I was
needs a
thinking
little
about
more.
it.
He just needs a little more, I think. Maybe a little.
He's got
maybe
some
a little more
fire tracks. Fire. He's talented.
Yeah.
And he's another one. Like, I never blame anyone who grows up at like 12 and becomes like mega famous. You can't blame them for being
that's the
like
thing.
you got to give them respect.
Like Justin Bieber.
That's what I'm
everybody's
saying,
Like, what a piece of shit he is. Dude, if I had fucking millions of dollars and I was like fucking
I already
17,
was a piece of shit.
I was a piece of shit
Yeah.
at 17. I didn't have money.
Yeah, and I didn't have money.
I can't
if I
imagine
could
the
do
piece of shit I'd
if the
be.
world was a playground and
my
all you had to do is to
God.
press a button, you get anything.
Yeah, come on.
Oh my God.
What do we expect from
I'd
this
be
kid?
dead. I'd be dead
Yeah.
100%.
Oh,
I mean, I
yeah.
should be dead already because of all the dumb things I've done, but
That's a good point.
Yeah.
What we should be saying is, wow, he's still alive.
yeah,
he got through all that
killed
shit.
it. That's what I was saying.
100%.
I was like, man, I think he's killing it. Like, if I was like that, that's always what I said when I was like, because he's like 23 right now. So I would have, when he was like 18,
I don't know
I guess I
how
would have
he
been
is
like
now.
27. I've always like, man, I think the very fact that he's not even that fucked up, he's doing amazing.
Yeah.
He's doing amazing. And then he dropped whatever the album was.
Oh, sick.
And I was like, man, this kid, because I liked him before he even had good music that I liked. I just liked
Yeah.
him
His like whole
killing
thing.
it.
Yeah.
I just like, that's like something like LeBron. I just like people who are killing it.
Killing it. People hate.
Like Conor McGregor. I like when you're just killing it.
Yeah, he's not killing it anymore though.
He's probably killing in liquor sales.
Yeah, that's true.
Proper.
No, I don't mind. Like, well, yeah.
I love Connor though.
listen,
Connor was inspiring to me because he was just
Yeah.
like, you just imagine it and it'll happen.
That's true. That's true.
And he was like,
Doesn't matter if
you could see his mindset that like,
Well, I don't understand why you don't like Kanye. That's what I don't get.
I told you, I think-
Connor's like seems like a piece of shit guy.
yeah, no, he's fallen off. I think he seemed like a very genuine good person at first, but he seemed to have fallen
you
off.
thought he was a good person at first.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%.
No.
It was all an act.
Have you seen it?
He reminds me of
It wasn't an act, though. He's an
It was an
asshole.
act. It was an act. But he reminds me of Tupac, where like so Tupac was like a drama student, and if you listen to like interviews when he was like 16, he had a very effeminate voice, and then
Yeah.
he played a gangster, and then he became a gangster.
Yeah.
That's what happens. Same with
No.
Tekashi. Tekashi played a gangster, became a gangster.
Connor's
Same
not
thing
that.
with Connor. He
No.
played a gangster.
No.
He became a gangster.
Connor seems like he's like a meathead.
I don't think so, man.
I feel like if you're a fighter, you're
dude,
probably
I watched
somewhat a meathead.
everything. Connor was a genuine, class A, nice dude. Just
I don't-
putting on an act when you get.
I don't
in
think
front
that's
of the
going to
camera.
age well.
Huh?
I don't think that's true.
Did you say you don't think that's going to age well? Was. There's no aging. I'm saying was. Unless the video's going to come out when he was 19 and he's beating up his girlfriend or something. I don't know.
What if it does though?
Well, then it won't age well. That's why I said unless. That's why I said unless.
I don't know. To me, it's like yeah.
Yeah.
People think I'm stupid that I still like Kanye.
Well, people probably think it's stupid and still like Connor. So. But you convinced me. You convinced me not to dislike Kanye. I take it back.
Okay.
I let it go.
Yeah.
I just enjoy his music, and I do.
I do. I'm actually really excited for this album. I don't care that it has Jesus shit. I might actually get his Jesus.
Well,
King
Jesus
shirt.
Walks is a phenomenal song.
Yeah.
I think my favorite song.
Yeah. It's a great
Maybe,
track.
I don't know.
It's great.
Pablo had some really good songs. I used to run all the time to Pablo. That's what made me fall in love with it.
You like that album?
Oh, I love Pablo.
Oh, really?
You didn't like it?
It wasn't one of his best. Like I think one of my favorite.
But here's the thing. That's when I got really heavily into him. Was Pablo.
Okay.
So like,
do you go back?
I went
and listen
back.
to his
Yeah, I
old
did.
shit?
But like there's always a certain like
808 and
losing your
Heartbreaks and
virginity kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, you broke into that. So that's
you
the
found
one you
somebody?
love the most.
That's
but you know what's
fair.
crazy? I love Post
fair.
Malone. Post Malone is my favorite. Probably anything right now.
Oh man.
I love Post Malone.
Oh shit.
What's so shit? I love Post Malone so much.
I don't mind him.
But so Post Malone got wrapped into his first album.
Yeah.
Got wrapped into my last relationship
Oh really?
in my mind. So whenever I listen to it, I think of it.
Oh, I see.
And just recently,
Yeah.
that went away. And it's like I'm rediscovering the first album, and I'm just so jacked on it.
Oh, because
It's no longer reminding me. Now I'm just
Oh, I
enjoying the
see, I
music
see, I
again.
see, I see.
So like, cause like album 2 and 3 were separate, so I could listen to those just fine. But his
Right.
first one's the best one. So now I'm just blasting it all the time, like it's fucking 2017.
Oh, that's fair.
It's great.
I can't blame you for that.
All right. Well, I think that's
I think we did
wrap
it.
episode 2. We might have to finagle some audio shit.
Yeah, that's
figure it out.
Yeah, it'll have a little break in it.
We're at what are we at? 1.5 hours.
Yeah, it's not bad. That's not bad.
Not bad at all.
All right.
You want a high five every time? I don't
You
know.
want a high five every time?
I don't
We
know.
can high five every time. That's our shut off.
We should do something every time. We should do something when we get guests.
Nice. That's a good setup we had, actually.